almost to the end for tonight, so let's push on. So yeah, Radovan.
Oh, we had a donation.
Oh, we did we? By golly, we did. Go blimey. Let's have a look.
7 fall.
So 7 fall donated. Interesting amount there based on your name. If Reroll Con happens and I'm able to attend, I'm going to hug you all for an inappropriate and awkward amount of time.
Yes.
I, for one, will welcome it, and I'll probably hug you for a more inappropriate amount of time, and I may pinch you on the bottom as well, so never know.
We won't be doing that, but a hug will suffice.
Well, you might not, but, just saying. Is there somewhere I can catch up on the story? Damn straight there is. Every single episode is on YouTube.
And Tuesday night we recap the stories. The entire story.
Mr. Uranus. If you go to our past broadcast, last Tuesday was the most extensive recap so far. So there's a lot of content you can actually watch on YouTube. But if you really want to catch up quick, you can listen to Bane and Gorbad pretty much tell everything that has happened that's worth knowing.
On the last, that was on the last.
That was the last recap. So the last Tuesday, we don't YouTube them because they kind of lose their relevancy as we go by weeks. But that's what I suggest.
It's on the VOD, isn't it?
It's on the VOD. Yeah, it's on the Twitch VOD.
If you go to the video on demand
Last
on Twitch,
Tuesday.
it's there for a few weeks, so you can catch up there. But we have all of the episodes. If you want a quick recap, the VOD has got it, but if you want to actually figure out and listen to the campaign and hear the stories as they happen, go to YouTube. Alright, so, Radovan, Racer, Kia, as you stand outside the somewhat desecrated temples of St. Cuthbert, what do you want to do? Radovan, so you just explained you're not leaving.
And I'm rolling my eyes.
I'm gonna go talk to Raisa while Radovan rolls this over.
Well, no, I'm all with you guys. We're all together.
Yeah, well, you're probably staring at the church. I'm trying to talk to Raisa here.
I don't think it's a good idea to stay here.
Do you guys not see what's happening here?
Yeah, we don't need to be involved in it. I say we go now.
Don't you think this has something to do with the people we're trying to find, maybe?
Maybe, but we don't need to get trapped here. We can get trapped there.
These guys are oppressed. You do realize that, right?
We're gonna die. Soon.
And
no,
this
not
church
necessarily.
was not Shaggots. Radovan's church, Raisa. Look at it. We can't just leave.
Fine.
Look, it's not just about the church. It's about the fact that this was a nice place before these guys came in and took it over by force.
You know what also was nice? My life before the marks. It was very nice.
We have fought and almost died so many times. What difference does it make? We need to do something. We can't let this stand. This town needs an uprising. That's what needs to happen. We need to incite the masses to oust these guys.
Okay.
This is evil at its worst, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, Raisa, but this is really important. More important than these stupid marks that were. What are we gonna do when we find them? We could try to kill them, but they're probably gonna kill us. I'm starting to care less and less, really.
Guys, it's not. Think about it. This is all en route to where we need to go as an endgame. I would rather have security at my back than a risky place that we cut off potentially. Correct?
That makes sense. Yes.
If we bolster the town, we can get more information about the local surroundings. We inspire these guys to rebel against a clearly unwanted situation. And
how about we stayed no more than 5 days, and if we don't fix it by then, we'll leave.
I have a feeling our stay length is not going to be determined.
As you guys are standing outside the church, you've noticed 3 or 4 town guards have walked inside the tavern.
And we got those dwarves in there. I mean, they're going to incite some trouble.
Oh my gosh.
But
should go check on those guys.
What do you guys want to do with the horse and cart?
Stable it, I guess. I mean...
Stable it with the guards?
There's a stable attached right to the side of the tavern.
Okay, well, I'll go make sure their horse and carts are taken care of.
Okay, so you're gonna go stable the new horse and the riding horse. Radovan and Kia, what are you doing?
I'm gonna enter the tavern.
All right, let's go back to the last one in, and let's put. Where are you going, Kia?
I'm gonna follow.
All right, so we have a Kia here, and a Radovan here as you walk in through the door. Okay, at this table right here, you see the 3 guards, including the guard that you saw earlier.
Mm-hmm. Oh no.
All surrounding, and you hear, as you walk in, you hear, "Arrest!" And she's, "Boy, didn't say nothing. I haven't done anything." Goes, "You're under arrest. You know that loose talk is against the law. Talking out against it, it's heresy. It's a crime, and you're coming with us." And the 3 guards grab this person that basically talked to Kia Liana and told her everything, and snatch her up out of the chair. The person next to them says, "No, you mustn't. He goes, "And you stood there and allowed him to spew this vile gossip? You're an accessory. You're under arrest too."
No.
And they basically grab both of these people and haul them out of their chairs.
Oh my gosh.
And begin to frog march them at their weapons towards the door.
Jane, your reactions are priceless. I say.
Sorry.
Okay, so you guys basically see the 3 armed men frog march these 2 peasants towards the front door. You're either side of the door. Are you going to intervene, say anything, do anything, or allow them to pass?
I'm allowing them to pass. I'm looking down as I pass.
Okay.
I'm going to look down too. I know that's not the way to do it, so I'm going to wait.
Alrighty. Well, they frog march them out of the tavern and away from...
Immediately. Radovan! We can't let that happen. We have to go save them. What do we do?
Hold on.
This is my fault.
Right. Well, you see them like marching them towards this building, the old Church of St. Cuthbert.
Okay.
As they walk, one of them like pushes them with her foot, like just to deliberately make them stumble, and they grab them and snatch them up. They're not like hitting them or anything, but it's like almost more of a humiliation. And the people that witness this on the street are all like averting their eyes, like, "We didn't see this. It didn't happen. We didn't know this." As they stomp and push them all the way to this building, and then throw them inside.
I'm gonna look at Kia and say, "Did they say anything to each other? Why would they be arrested for speaking?"
I talked to both of them. Well, one of them, the other aloud, I guess.
How? The guard wasn't in there.
I don't know how he knew.
So there's obviously
something weird going on.
It's either magic of some sort or there's a mole in there. Okay,
Right.
don't talk to any other villager. Let's get our dwarves and,
Okay.
All right.
Can I, really, stealthily cast Detect Magic in the area of the tavern to see if there's anything?
Like, you want to go in the tavern and cast Detect Magic?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're heading back in the tavern.
Stealthily if I can. If not,
All right.
I'm not sure I will.
I mean, you can attempt to do it stealthily. How successful you are
yeah,
is going to depend on the dice roll.
Stupid dice roll. Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
It would be...
Is there any particular area? Because you've got a range on your Detect Magic, so where are you detecting?
60-foot radius plus, I think it's, just in the general area where...
Okay, so you just want to do a scan of the area in front of you. Okay. Then make a dice roll.
What am I using here? I forgot.
Well, for detect magic, you don't, if that's what you're doing. But if you're trying to do it stealthily,
yes,
with no one noticing,
yes. Move silently, or
no? There's actually a.
Trying to find it.
There is, in fact, you will see that there is.
Swim.
No, it's not swim. Instead of move silently, you're going to use hide, because you're trying to like conceal what you're doing.
My hide is amazing.
Yeah, sure.
Look at my hide. My hide is amazing.
Well,
okay.
10.
Yeah, not so much.
No.
You kind of hold your arms out.
Magic hoops.
You don't discern any kind of magic, but everybody is extremely quiet and like, not that they weren't before, but everyone's seriously subdued.
All right, I'll walk out quickly.
Karen, the dwarven cleric, seeing you guys come back, and he goes, "What the hell was that all about?"
I'm gonna head right over there and just, in a low tone, appraise him of the situation in town. My church has been destroyed. The people who have come into this town have taken over it, installed their own laws, and yes, they are about as bad as they can get.
Well, I, for one, do not stand to pertain to worship your god, St. Cuthbert. But I know if anybody was to desecrate a temple or a shrine to Moradine, I'd be more than pissed and ready to wreak solid revenge. If you're ready to take some blood in vengeance, laddie, I'm with ya.
There's a high chance that there's someone else in this tavern who's a mole, so let's not talk like that. Right now, we don't know everybody in here. And
all the dwarves are like,
oh, these guys are they're just going to start fighting.
They're like a liability.
I'm seriously, I can't contain them. I need Kia. Oh, I'm just going to turn around on my bench and look at the other people here to see if anyone's acting less than averting eyes, slumped shoulders,
Mm-hmm. No, everybody, I mean, if you're... Make an observation check to see if you notice anybody looking a little out of order.
So that would be a spot, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, nice. Okay, you notice that this guy at the bar does not seem to be quite so intimidated as everybody else.
And he was in earshot, so he could probably hear the dwarfs. Mm-hmm. The dwarbies.
Yep.
I'm going to get up and sit down.
The dwarves weren't exactly quiet. The whole damn inn could have heard the dwarves.
I'm going to sit down and be like, "Oi."
He's like, yeah?
My name's Radovan Rainier. What's your name?
Corian. Why?
You don't seem as frightened as the rest of the people in this place. Just wondering why.
I'm not scared of nothing, me.
Why not?
Well, because I understand.
Understand the need to arrest people for speaking?
Heresy! They were arrested for heresy. I heard what they said. They spoke out about the new rule, the new order.
Well,
No, I'm kidding.
So you like these new guys that have come into town?
I don't understand or really try to fathom the difference between like and dislike. They are the law. They are the new order. We either coexist and abide, or, well, you fall foul to their justice. I, for one, prefer not to fall foul to their justice, seeing as it usually revolves around a rope round your neck, which is what's going to happen to them tomorrow morning.
So, I can't believe I'm going to be saying this. So, according to you, might is right. Correct?
To me.
Well, yeah.
To me, might isn't right, but anybody that can basically hang me, or kill me, or in otherwise cause major pain to me, I am, generally speaking, for them.
Can I stop you for a sec, Gore?
Uh-huh.
Okay, I want to come into the door, and I want to see if I can catch Radovan's eye.
Oh,
while you're talking.
Right. Okay. Yep. So you're gonna poke up here. Okay.
Radaman, do you see me?
I mean, I guess a spot check.
Watch this one be the bad one. I don't see.
Nope.
nothing.
Yeah, he sees you.
Okay, I'm gonna look at you, and I'm gonna kind of do like.
I'm gonna go.
No. Okay.
I'm not saying no. I'm moving my eyes, man.
Okay. So give me something. What does that mean? Yes or no?
Go behind him.
Yeah. But I'm looking for a yes or a no.
I cast invisibility on Risa.
I know it's completely bad because I'm trying to move my eyes and I'm shaking my head too.
All right.
No.
So Racist suddenly is invisible.
I was trying to motion with my eyes and go like. Yeah,
All right, continue talking.
It doesn't work too well, really, does it? When you're looking at like cameras.
I know it's so bad. I know it's crazy. I've got the crazy eyes. I'm crazy. Ooh. Look, I don't want to incite anything. I just want to know what was wrong with the old way of things.
Look, I'm just a person that lived here. They showed, well, the new regime showed us a better way of doing things. They're more just, they're more organized, and it is definitely more prosperous for everybody to agree to the new regime and get along. It does nobody any good to rebel or to try to incite any kind of unrest.
So, I am to assume you are the cause of their arrest.
No, absolutely not.
Well, my friend talked to them, and not 20 minutes later, they're under arrest. I wonder how that's possible.
Because they spoke out of turn. They said things they shouldn't have said. It's considered heresy to speak out against the new regime.
And how did the regime know that they spoke out of turn?
I informed the guard.
So you did speak to the guard?
Absolutely, but it's not my fault, do you understand? It's
Just-
their fault.
just
for
like-
speaking out against the new regime.
Okay. Just like what is about to happen to you is not my fault. And I'm going to go like this, like a cue.
Okay, so Racer's you're gonna attack this guy. You're gonna stab
Right
him
across the neck, from behind us.
Alright, make a surprise attack.
What is a surprise attack? I'm so excited right now.
Basically, it's your normal attack, but if you hit, because you're behind, you'll do the additional 46.
Oh, so plus 11. Okay.
Yeah, that'll do it. So 5d4 plus 2. Well, he's just a country bumpkin. Basically, suddenly, his head suddenly, Radovan, you see his head just go like, and Race's hand appear on his head, and the dagger just draws straight across his throat as blood just showers as he gurgles and splutters and basically dies in a mess of his own blood. The innkeeper leaps back and is like,
I'm going to immediately...
And several people, like the non-dwarves in the tavern are like, and all like scream and yell and stuff. The dwarves
and you know what?
all
I
leap up
misrolled
and
that.
like, what's going on?
I misrolled.
What did you do?
I did D4s instead of D6s.
Oh,
it wouldn't matter. You couldn't roll less than that with that many D6s. It was enough to kill him. He only had 8 hit points anyway.
But the D6s are so much prettier when they roll.
Okay, so yeah, you basically you murder the guy. He is now dead.
Fault.
Well,
Not my fault.
honestly, Risa, I'm just gonna say this. I was not expecting you to kill him.
He can't rat out people now.
We could have gone.
Okay, Kia, you're at the door. You obviously witnessed this.
Yes.
Right, this person's running towards the door, as is this person.
Nope, I'm blocking the door.
And this person. They're all like fleeing.
Stop.
Okay.
That man was a rat.
So they all like stop in front of you as you block the door. They're
He
like,
just gave up the two that
let
ran.
us out! Something crazy's happening! There's a psychopath, there's a murderer on the
No,
loose!
no! The man that died was a rat. He gave up the two that just went. Do you understand?
I'm gonna walk.
They're looking at you like terrified, like.
Everybody calm down.
Look, guys, calm down. I honestly I got red on me. I wasn't expecting that to happen, but you know, let's sit down. Sit down. Just sit down, okay?
They're looking at you. They're like.
If you run out, the guards are going to see it.
Right here, not because they want to, but because they're intimidated into doing so.
You can't tell me you guys are happy about the way things are here.
They all kind of look at each other and they're like, it's the way of things. Everything is the way it's supposed to be.
So the mayor getting dragged out and usurped by a force is the way things...
folk. The politics of a town are far beyond us.
You are the politics of the town. This is your town.
But no, we're not. This town is under the jurisdiction of Epidemon. And Epidemon is under a new rule. And the new rules of Epidemon have opposed new government for this town. We are duty bound to abide. It's the law.
It's the law, Radovan.
Whoa! Plot twist!
Well, is it or isn't it? That's the question.
I'm inclined to believe that is not the law. This is not the way things were. I don't see... No, I don't agree. I don't think that this is the law. I think it was breaking the law to destroy the church and murder the former leader.
Nice.
I think that was the law. And these guys came in here and had their own way. And it's not right. And god damn it, we can't stand for it anymore.
Tell us where the top of the ladder is.
Let's slip the dogs of war. No, I don't think it's right.
But this girl right here, she points at Kia Liana, like suddenly like finding some kind of strength. She goes, "It's your fault!"
Excuse me?
What?
You forced them to talk, and they spilled, and they said everything they said because of you. And tomorrow they're gonna hang in the new gallows, and it's all your fault because you kept asking questions.
They are not going to hang. We will save them. Trust me.
Can I loot with the body?
Yes,
what?
You may loot the body. You take the 15 copper pieces and the boot knife from his corpse.
Yes.
That's so funny.
You callous, heartless wench.
Hey, I don't want to be here. I might as well get something out of it.
I love it. Okay, yeah, so...
Anyway.
Is there music playing? Because I don't hear anything.
I hear it.
I hear it.
Uh-oh.
Noob, learn to play.
Noob.
Well, I have my settings.
Learn how to use the volume control, noob.
Noob.
I have the volume control, it's not working. Alright.
I say, rest assured, we will save the two that left. You must not tell people about the death in here, though. The guards will come and find us. Do you want that to happen?
They're like...
Look, no one forced those nice people over there to talk to my friend. She did not force... And then I look at Kia like, right? You didn't force them.
No!
Correct? Okay. So they spoke of their own choice, and honestly, if they have a right to speak their mind, my view, opinions are allowed everywhere. I mean, I have to listen.
Speaking your mind is against the law.
Well, we're gonna change the law if that's what it takes.
Good luck.
Thanks.
The guard's not the problem. It's him.
The Crimson Knight?
Thanks. The Crimson Knight. 8 foot tall.
And he's
covered in pristine plate mail with spikes, bright red. Carries 2 ginormous swords, one in each hand. I've never seen the lights. I don't even believe he... I don't... Some people say he's a demon.
Where does he live? Where does he
live
sleep?
Anywhere. but all of them, they reside in the old church.
Burn it. Okay.
Well, the people were arrested in there.
I know.
Destroy the church.
Well, at this point you hear, "I've heard enough!"
Oh
And,
no. I look up.
Gaffer Ironbeard and his company have come stomping across the room. This entire time, they've basically just been sitting there listening to every conversation that the conversations that you guys have been having.
Okay.
And he says, "Do you want to storm the castle, laddie? Or should I say temple? If that's the case, we're with you."
I don't think that's the answer because we don't have all the information.
Well,
Listen.
for what she said, those wee innocent folk are gonna hang in the morrow. You want to storm the castle tonight, or you want to rescue them at the gallows in the morning?
I look at Kia and Risa just for like their opinion.
Tonight,
You see me? I'm nodding at the dwarfs, actually.
darkness will hide us a
At
little
which
better.
point, Karen says, "If I may,
Yes.
wouldn't the guardhouse, albeit now the Church of St. Cuthbert, be full of the guards? And this so-called knight? And the so-called advisor?
So
Maybe
if-
that there would be less of them in the morning at the gallows? They would be
But-
in the open? Less fortified?"
We could try to.
Strategy from a
Because
dwarf?
If you
Kill
would
all of them
actually
at once,
consider
trap
that
them
we
in.
should rescue these people,
Yeah.
then maybe what we might ought to do is, well, possibly foil their rope neck stretching exercises come the morrow.
That makes
Of course,
too much
if
sense.
you personally would rather storm a church and take on the lot of them at once, we're your guys. We're for it.
When I walked around the church, how many entrances were there? Like,
2. A front door and a back door.
and any windows that could be climbed into?
All the windows were in fact boarded up.
I'm open for
Static.
anything.
Well,
Static.
Gaffer Ironbeard leans
Really?
in
Static
and says-
again?
Yeah, a little bit, yeah. Gaffer
Yeah, when you
Ironbeard,
took
he
off your
says,
headphones.
"Well, you helped us with our problem. We're here to help you with yours. Whatever you decide to do, we're with you."
Alright, I'm sorry about the static, guys.
Ah! Sorry. You make a lot of sense, dwarf cleric. I suppose we're being a little rash here.
Anything better?
Yes.
That's fine, yeah.
That's good.
I'm sorry, guys. I don't know what to say.
Don't say anything at all.
Don't say anything at all. I cast static attack. Sorry, chat. So when I unplug my mic, I can't hear either. So what did you guys say?
Oh, the dwarves?
Yeah.
Oh, we said maybe we're being a little rash and we could consider.
Basically, Karen said that, I don't know what you heard and what you didn't hear, but he basically said, well, instead of storming the temple where they all are, maybe tomorrow, when
I
there's
love that
less of them, we should ambush them on the common and ruin their neck stretching exercises.
All right.
Well, while this is all going on about, what is this guy doing right here?
He's basically like
Scrubbing the floor.
polishing glasses and trying
Oh.
trying his best to pay no attention, or at least seem to be paying no attention to you guys whatsoever.
And what about this one here?
Rugdor. She is scurrying backwards and forwards, just like fixing food in the kitchen. And Green
Okay.
Ace, thanks for the follow.
I'm just gonna get her. I'm gonna start dragging the body.
And Mage, thanks for the follow. And a donation.
Wow,
Holy
guys.
moly.
Ruby. And Redneck Monkey, thanks for the follow.
Holy crapola! All right, I'm gonna grab the woman while she's doing that, drag the body somewhere, and get her to clean the floor.
So you can like jump over the bar.
You're gonna get her to clean the...
Ninja style.
Okay, so you jump over the bar, grab the wench.
Wench, clean up the floor!
Okay, she's like... Doesn't
No, I won't do
hesitate
that.
at
I'm
all.
just gonna
She
drag the
goes
body
and gets a
to be
wet
like-
cloth and comes back. And what are you doing with the body?
Putting it somewhere. Is there a kitchen or a garbage?
She's got a kitchen, yeah.
I'm gonna converse with her and figure out where we can hide it.
Okay, let's have this conversation. So,
Okay. Okay, because I'm assuming they're hearing the conversation that's happening.
either they are or they're doing the damnedest not to. One or the other, yeah.
So I'm gonna start dragging the body this way and kind of get her attention, be like, where can I put this?
He's like,
it needs to be gone until tomorrow, because we're gonna save your town. Do you want your town saved? We need to hide this body. Let's go.
Fireplace.
Smell.
the barkeep says, stuff it in one of the empty barrels. And she's like,
Perfect.
okay, so she rolls one of the empty barrels to the entrance to the door.
Fried green tomatoes. Yeah, feed it to this corrupt sheriff, you know. Oh, that's so bad.
Okay,
Like
so
a
you're
meat
stashing
pie?
the dead body into one of the barrels.
There we go.
Okay.
Now clean this floor.
She's
Nobody
like,
can know.
okay, so meanwhile, all these people at the table are still like, they're glancing, watching the body being stuffed, watching the floor being cleaned. They're pretty much catatonically terrified at this point.
Look, the last thing we wanted to do, last thing I expected to happen, is such rash action. But we're here for your town. We want you guys to be safe and not afraid anymore.
Okay, this dwarf over here goes, bullshit! We're here to reclaim the priesthood of St. Cuthbert and put these bastards on their ass and kick them out the door.
Of which you will not be afraid, because the priest of St. Cuthbert is, you know, awesome.
Because we're good.
Because we're the good guys. In a neutral sort of fashion.
We're the neutral guys.
This is just a little awkward. We're the neutral guys, exactly. We're neutral. Oh.
You want us around?
Oh, this is awkward. This is also awkward for Radovan right now, I'm not gonna lie.
I love it.
Do we know that these guys exist? In this...
Probably not, because, I mean, at one point they popped their head out, but if you didn't notice it at that time, then probably not, no.
Well, I noticed it, but not my character, I would say, so okay.
Okay, so yeah, they're in this side room.
Look, can we trust you guys to spend the night here?
They all look at each other and they're like,
Is there... I walk over to the barkeep and say, is there enough room for all of us?
yes. We've got plenty of rooms, but, you do understand what you're doing, don't you? Everybody in this inn is going to get labeled for heresy, and they're going to execute every single one of us.
Not if we're successful.
Oh, boy, St. Cuthbert, then I hope you're successful.
Well, how about this? You guys spend the night in here. On the morrow, we'll go to the gallows with our plan, and all of you guys can, you know, run the hell out of town. Wait out there for a few days. Hopefully not get mauled by a dire bear or
This
trolls.
is our livelihoods. We all grew up here. We got nothing past this. You don't understand. It's all right for you foreigners, you travelers to come here and cause all this unrest. We've got to survive. It's
Well, it
not
doesn't
that
look like you're
simple
doing
for
much
us.
surviving. You're not allowed to say anything. I mean,
Maybe we're not allowed to say anything against them, but at the end of the day, at least we prosper. At least we have a living.
I do not see this as having a living. I'm sorry. This is a
It might
passion.
not be ideal, I grant
This
you,
is
but
pa-
what can
pa-
simple folk do?
This is
Somebody's going to rule us.
Rise up.
Well, there's not enough people here to rise up against the city of
We need
Epitomon.
a Mockingjay. Race that to you.
Be the most terrifying Mockingjay in the world.
Well, you did just murder a person sitting on a bar stool. That's pretty terrifying for everybody.
How
No
about
big
this?
deal.
You guys spend the night here. In the morning, we'll lock you in some room so you can claim that we took over and you had no choice. Then you're off the hook, and we're doing our thing.
Are you kidding? That
I
girl
don't think they'll
is
care.
getting hanged
They're not the
for not
most.
stopping.
They're not the most forgiving or just people.
Mm-mm.
Okay, that right there is blasphemy according to this law that you guys are adhering to. You just broke the law, so now you're forced to fight with us. Be with us.
We can't fight.
Hey,
Ding!
you
Point
just,
for Radavan!
Look, what?
you just committed
At the
blasphemy
most.
by saying what you said, so hello.
Maybe
Fight
you
with
should
us.
rough us up. Maybe you should knock us out, so we can at least attest to we had no choice. You came in here and you assaulted us.
Mm-mm.
Not
And-
you. Your idea of roughing up's a little bit permanent.
And you'd be content to have this be your life and your choice? This horrible decision to stick up for these guys and try to survive with them?
No, but
Well,
it's
okay then.
preferable to being dead.
It,
And that's the choice. Understand, the mayor of this town, as he kind of glances around, he says, the mayor of this town was dragged away. Those militia that refused to leave
against the law.
were
Against the
murdered,
law.
hung.
Against the law. That was against the law. Taking over this town was against
Do
the law.
you see the king standing up for us? Do you see anybody else? No, the law states that we are under the rule of Epitomon. And currently it would seem that Epitomon is under some kind of, well, different law than we're used to. We cannot but obey. We're simple folk, simple farm folk. We can't rise up against it.
Is there anyone in this town who could rise up again, who would want to, that you know of?
Not anymore. They took care of all of them when they first came. That was the whole point.
Any blacksmith who was kept quiet but, might have some fight left in him?
There were
Anyone in
7.
this town?
They built brand new gallows, and 7 people hung within a week. 5 of them were the past militia, 1 was the blacksmith, and 1 was a retired warrior. Everybody else was left alive.
And there's no one in this whole town with any kind of experience of the outside world.
Even the
Still
priest
alive.
of St. Cuthbert they dragged out of here unconscious on the back of a cart. Took him north to Epitomon.
Well, we will go to Epitomon after this. I will tell you what. You guys spend the night here. Well, I'll knock you out in the morning, I guess. I mean, if that's what you want me to do. So you can have a claim otherwise that you were forced into this. Does that sound okay?
At this
Not
point,
have another shield bashing incident, please.
At
I'm
this
not
point,
going to
you-
mention the shield bashing.
I believe we really have no choice. Either you are successful, or all of us will be executed. They're not going to believe simple farm folk. They don't care about us.
Well, then any aid you can provide us, because it looks like you're dead either way. Wait, no, that doesn't sound right. It looks like the odds are against you that you will be
you're
dead.
fucked.
So any aid you can render us. Yeah, no, that came out really wrong. I didn't mean to say it that way. You're fucked either way.
He says, all I know is whenever they execute anybody, they take them over to the... Kalinkin, they follow. They take them over to the gallows, and they hang them at first light. As soon as the sun starts to rise, they stretch their necks.
Beautiful sunrise.
Okay. I'm going to go back.
That's not all.
Oh.
They insist that every citizen of the town watch. Indeed, it's a crime not to watch it. Most people just stare at the floor or try their best to avert their eyes. You can look away, but you can't block out the screams!
Then you all will attend with us.
If you guys can keep quiet about what transpired here and go out there, you will not travel with us. We will travel before. So first light, you said. So we'll set up right before, like crack of dawn, kind of before dawn, right? We'll set up, I guess.
Well, Karen Brandfire, the dwarf, says, I think we need to scout out these gallows. Gallows
Good
are usually
idea.
raised by my reckoning. Something we can hide beneath. Us dwarves might be able to, well, make ourselves non-particularly visible beneath them.
Nice idea. Let's do it.
What are the night patrols like? I say to the barman.
Oh, vicious. They've more guards here than they need, and they patrol the town rigidly. People are terrified. There's a curfew. It's under martial law. In fact, stepping outside after dark is an executable offense.
Then I suppose we hide before it gets dark. Set up and wait.
At this point, this girl right here says, everything's an executable offense. They only have one punishment, and it is execution.
We gotta get the dwarves in their positions and set up ourselves.
Alright, so it's still late afternoon, so what do you guys want to do?
Go outside and scout the area, probably separately, so we don't look too suspicious.
There's nobody in the town. Anything's gonna look suspicious.
I mean, there are people walking around, just nobody says anything. They're all like terrified to speak.
Imagine
and
we
you
stick
can
out, like,
probably
sore
figure
thumbs.
out why now.
Right.
But
Like
we
you-
stick out like huge. We do anything the guard's gonna see.
What about that tree here? Is it tall? Is it
I mean, it's
Lots
a
of
decent
leaves.
size. It's a decent sized tree. Yep.
so?
How far away
This
is it
over
from the
here,
gallows,
of course, is the gallows.
Okay.
Number 3.
Yeah. How far away is the tree from the gallows?
About 60 feet.
And this enclosure with the cows, right?
Yep.
Is that a see-through wall or is
It's a
picket
fence. It's like a fence. Yeah.
Fence. And okay. What is this thing?
A cart,
A cart.
like a hand cart, where they load
Would
up
I-
the dead bodies to take them off to bury.
If Kyo
Or
was
burn.
in the tree at the very top, would she be seen pretty easily? Depending on how many branches and...
It really depends on how well you hide and how much people look.
Alright. Because I could definitely do some damage from there with missiles.
Well, Risa could too with her bow, although she might
Right.
want to get.
She might be
spearing
better with-
distance.
Yeah, she might be better with daggers. Maybe she could try to hide underneath with the dwarves.
Yeah, probably.
And Radovan...
I'll just walk.
I'm gonna ask the townspeople something. Does the Red Knight come?
Ooh, the Crimson Knight.
Oh, you're asking that in the tavern, right?
Yeah.
Does the Red Knight come to the executions?
Nope. He only comes when there's any kind of unrest. If anybody dares cause trouble, if anybody dares try to stand against
So-
the guard,
He'll come.
as I said, he's kind of like the enforcer. But mark my words, if he does come, he's absolute in his punishment. He chopped the head off a 4-year-old only 3 days ago because her mother dared stand against one of the guards because he arrested just a common folk. And her mother said, "Do you have to be so brutal?" He was called He basically run her through, and as she laid there bleeding on the floor, he lifted her child with one arm and lopped her head off for all to see. Trust me, he's a monster. You understand why some say he is a demon.
Are demons undead?
No.
Damn it.
Demons are a whole other thing. Okay,
All right.
let's scout around the
Radovan, maybe you could be one of the ones that just goes to watch, and then when everything happens.
Yeah, that's kind of the plan. That's what I would do.
Okay.
And you know what I would do?
What?
I would say, that's the end of our stream for tonight. That's what I would do. Hi there, I'm Gorbad, the Dungeon Master on How Reroll, and if you'd like to follow my personal channels, you can do so at twitch.tv/Gorbad, or follow me on Twitter @Gorbad.
Hi guys, I'm Bane. If you'd like to hang out with me some more, come chill in my own personal stream at twitch.tv/Bane1271, or toss me a follow over on Twitter, YouTube, and Facebook at Bane Blackstar. I hope to see you soon.
Oh, hi, I did not see you there. When I'm not playing a badass Cleric of St. Cuthbert on How We Roll, I am Shagget. You can follow me on twitch.tv/Shagget, or on Twitter, if you can figure this out, at @aneb_convos. See you guys.
Hey guys, I'm Jane. I play Kieliana on How Reroll, as you probably know. You can follow me on Twitch at twitch.tv/JaneIvana. I stream sometimes. Or you can follow me on Twitter at JaneOnTwitch, and that is with a 0. Peace, suckers.